Startup Innovator is awarded for the blazing of a new way forward to solve the challenges faced by startup food co-ops, or a new and innovative way to address the needs of the co-ops community through the development of their food co-op. Awardees have shown exceptional creativity in meeting the needs of their developing co-op and have created a new practice which others can follow. Our first nominee, in no particular order, although I guess they're going to be alphabetical. First nominee is the Butte Food Co-op in Butte, Montana. Your co-op's ingenuitive process for building up community interest in joining your co-op through community input sessions and months of educational work before launching owners' shares paid off with a record-making number of owners pledging to join your co-op within the first 30 days of your pledge campaign, making your co-op a clear nominee for the Innovation Award. Our next nominee is the Chicago Market in Chicago, Illinois. And your co-op's ingenuitive response to your co-op's need to rebuild excitement and momentum at your co-op in the middle of the COVID pandemic, the CM to Market program brought together the best of some of past programs offered by startups with new systems and strategies to build something effective and rooted in your co-op's values that is a model for other startups to study and consider replicating. We feel the To Market program makes Chicago Market a clear choice for nominee for this year's Innovation Honors. And our third nominee is the Sola Food Co-op, the South Los Angeles Food Co-op in Los Angeles, California. Your co-op's ingenuitive pivot in the maw of the twin crises of the COVID pandemic and the nationwide movement for racial justice in the wake of George Floyd's murder to use both older owner growth methods that suddenly fit the moment again, as well as social media in new ways that showed a brilliant knowledge of your owners and broader audience has made Sola a clear nominee for this year's Innovation Honors. So those are our exceptional nominees, and the winner this year will be... All right, hello everyone. This is Stuart Reed from Food Co-op Initiative, and I'm here to welcome the people of the Chicago Market Co-op, and we're going to recognize them for the Innovator Award this year at Up and Coming. When Chicago Market needed to rebuild excitement and momentum in the middle of the COVID pandemic, your To Market program brought together the best practices of other startups with new systems and strategies to build something effective rooted in your own co-op's values, and will be a model for other startups to study and consider replicating. We feel the To Market program makes Chicago Market a clear choice for this year's winner for the Innovation Award. Grant, hold that certificate up, and I'll turn the mic over to you folks to say a little bit.
Stuart, thank you so much. We really do appreciate this. It's such an honor to, even just to be nominated is such an honor to be in the same group as all of you wonderful people in co-ops is such an honor, and to then win this award takes it to even the next level. On behalf of the whole team here, would love to thank the ICDC, FCI, and everyone that's involved in Up and Coming. We really do appreciate that we had the opportunity to do this, that we're going to be able to talk about it during this conference, and to accept this award is just wonderful. I'd like to give a special thanks to everybody on the team. So Jonathan, Kate, Lee, Michelle, Sophia, Steve. Of course, we have the whole board that's been so supportive of this, and our new general manager, Dan Arnett, who I think you're going to hear from later in this conference as well. We couldn't do it if we didn't have such an amazing team around us. So thank you to the whole team that got us here. Thank you again to everyone at Up and Coming for giving us this award. And I'd like to make special mention of the legacy board. Sophia and Grant that were on that, and Lee as well, actually, and Dana. Conveniently, we have a whole bunch of them here. And Bob, we have the whole legacy board here that actually started this group. So when we were all just volunteers, these are the people that got together to have this idea, to bring all of us in and give us the runway to be able to look at what the need was, to be able to shift quite a few times and make it what it is today. So thank you so much to the whole team that's working on it all the time, and of course the board. Grant, why don't I hand it over to you, and maybe you can say a few words.
Sure. Thanks, Matthew.
Thank you again, Stuart.
Thanks. And thank you everyone for this fantastic recognition. It's really wonderful. Chicago Market's vision is a better food community, local, sustainable, and connected. And this initiative lets us deliver on that well before we have an open store. It was a terrific thing to be able to do during a tough year last year, connecting people to their food and farmers, and connecting people to our store itself well before it's open. So that was awesome, because that's where people do their pickups. We care so much about supporting our local farmers and food producers, and this is a huge win-win for both them, for us, and for the members of our community who wanted access to these foods. Be sure to catch Matthew and Stuart this week talking about our initiative and P6, whatever you can from it for yourselves. We would love you to learn from it and are glad to be able to talk about it. Thank you to our incredible shop team that pulled this all off and continue to pull it off. That's an ongoing initiative, for making this happen and for making this award happen. And thank you, Up and Coming, for the very first piece of artwork for the Chicago Market walls. We'll be proud to hang it there. Thank you very much.
Thanks and congratulations, and look forward to many more great accomplishments from Chicago Market, and enjoy the rest of the conference. Have a good day.